Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It's the 24th of July, and today we're bringing in 3 glitches officers while going as fast as possible. We are shaky. That may or may not matter. X Offworld don't matter at all. We got a hammer to bash it around with, a crash trap, and a single visitor. Let's go. But also, I just want to point out, Jazz Darlin is like a very video gamey name, I feel. But I kind of like it. Guns and shotguns. All right, shotguns are good for us. Target, fleas, jammer. We're bringing in. Boop. Doop, 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 doop. Buying cars is lame. And I don't like it. There's too many things I need to consider, and cars are expensive. And I don't use them enough. Do I want the alarm to go off? I accidentally paused. The alarm going off gets them away from the defender, but I do have a crash trap. It looks like they'd be going up through this way. It's not entirely clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so they're going this way. So the alarm goes off, you go up this way. You're probably not getting completely out of the range of defender. At which point, by the time we get down here, we want to take out the defender. It would be faster if we were closer to this window. So we want to avoid the alarm. Yeah, I gotta decide if I even want a new car. Cars are expensive. Even if you're not driving them, you still gotta pay the insurance. You're a little difficult to reach without blowing a hole in the window. Though at this point, the alarm going off doesn't matter. We're at 5 seconds right now. That's not the greatest. Six seconds now. Okay, we're too late. I'm considering getting a non-car vehicle. Would be a whole lot less expensive, but some of the things that I need to regularly get to are just a little bit awkward. If I were to get like a bike or a moped or something. It's annoying. Alright, let's take you out. Oh, we got a sidewinder at some point. I think that was in the previous room. 7 seconds, yes. Too late for this one. Pick up the person with the first name. We get an emergency shield. That can be handy. More shotguns, and we got an automatic shotgun, so we're good on bullets. Let's get the pod moving. Oop, drop. Shotgun. And we could stand to be a little bit closer to the pod, but it's not the worst, and we weren't risking getting under 10 seconds anyway, so it's fine. Alright, 11. Like, if I just get a bike or something. It's less expensive, but it's less convenient. I don't like these decisions. Guns, glitch dash, emergency shield, jammer defender. I don't think probably doesn't matter, but I should replace this. Actually, I should probably take this. 2 shotguns and a concuss automatic one. Yeah, that should be fine. Could I have considered using a visitor there? Probably not. I don't think so. Do wish I lived somewhere less car-centric. Alright, so I can shotgun you. Easy key, just ignore all of them. Oh, it is 2 items. If the jammer's still around, it could be tempting to like sidewind in there and hope for the best. It would be 2 sidewinds though to get in and out. Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna consider that because we got a whole bunch of crates that we could get instead. And we have to go all the way over here to get you because the defender is there and it's no target fleas. Extreme range visitor. I think if I were to use that, it would be to use it here, blow up the fuel barrels, use it here, take them out, get a crate, toss you over here, hope somehow get you in the pod, and then return here and get a crate, something like that. I'm not feeling that. Definitely using a sidewinder at some... Am I using a sidewinder? Because I can take you out and I can go up and get this crate, but if I get over here, that just... It does lend itself to the visitor. Visitor would give me time to take them out, drop you this way, and then go up here, get the crate, and then I return. But Sidewinder can be particularly good on ship 3 for getting past things. I don't have a way to get past a locked door. But that could change. Need the crash trap. Don't need multiple shotguns. Temptation is here to use that. Visitor. I could even sidewind, try and get behind you and smack you all the way over here. Okay, I don't think this is the correct plan. Necessarily. But it's an interesting enough of a play that I want to give it a shot. Am I... We'll see how the time looks. We'll see how the time looks. I've got shotgun stashed behind, so if I need to drop this one later, I can. I need the trap. Sidewinder's too useful. Visitors, yeah. Okay, let's go. I didn't think about glitch dash. Was it random or are they all glitch dash? You have glitch dash. That changes things. I think at that point I just make a noise around here and then maybe drop you out here. Either drop you out here or use the fuel barrel. Fuel barrel is kind of annoying. If I had the key to this, I could get in here, shoot this, shoot here, and then we leave through there, and that would be real convenient. But I don't. What if you open the door for me, except you'll be protected? Yeah, you'll be protected. Alright, we'll think about it. Okay, hopefully that hits the upper guy. Hopefully that hits both of them. Okay. Do I care about the alarm going off? That's gonna be... Yeah, I kinda care about it. Don't need to take you out. That could have reflected back off and hit me. That was close. Glad that didn't turn out worse. Okay, and of course the one that doesn't have an item is the glitch dasher. So we'll just ignore them. Pick this up while we have time for the charger to recharge. Guess the alarm will... Okay. So you protect up until about here. So it'll be a little close, but we can get you out of the defender's reach. Thoughts, thoughts, thoughts. We'd have to be pretty lucky to get it to work. But crazy thought is, step right here, shoot. If the target opens the door, we can sidewind down here, take out the defender, sidewind back here, get the item. And then shoot out the fuel barrel. Or shoot out the fuel barrel now. That's pretty sketch. We got... Okay. Let's look at the time. We're at 5 seconds. I don't know how far into 5 seconds we are. Getting down here. One, two, three, four, five. That's actually gonna be like the fastest option, I think. So we'll have just a tiny bit of downtime to try and get the pod in place, and that gets us directly out, and that gets us out. Okay, it's a little sketch, but it's very silly, and I want to try it. And it might actually be our fastest option. Alright, gonna try and do a perfect pause here. Okay, this could be bad. I can't remember if you'll take a step to go after me after I leave. If you don't, it could be pretty bad. But if you do take a step down, it'll open the door for me. I guess I can go down here and get this key, at which point I can open the door myself. So it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Alright, so we sidewind down here. Send the crash to... Don't do that. Send the crash to you. Okay, they have opened the door for me. I'll smack you. Pick these back up. Shoot you. Hopefully. And then I can potentially go for this crate. Let's get this moving. We're at 6 seconds now, so it... God damn it. I think it's too late for getting under 10 seconds. Alright. They've walked not far enough. Okay, I'm getting too greedy. I'm getting too greedy trying to go for this crate. So we're gonna get in here. Blast you this way, because this is about to blast, and if you're in this room, then I just lose. Take gun, take shotgun, apparently. Oh, a super shotgun. Well, I have time to get this crate. If I use a Sidewinder... Do I use a Sidewinder for a crate? I'm slightly feeling yes. Because otherwise I won't be able to get the crate and also pilot the pod into a slightly better spot. So let's give that a shot. Subverter, that's probably worth it. Alright, so now we just get this in place. Alright. Catch them, catch me, and then we gotta navigate. We bonked. Alright, 7 seconds. It didn't matter anyways! Darn. 11 sec. Okay, so it did not matter for a good while with that bonk. Okay, so in that case, I maybe could have used... Maybe could have gone for that other crate. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I don't think any other strategy I was using there was getting under 10 seconds, so can't feel bad about that. Maybe could have gone for more items, though. Wrench and shield. Armor. We don't actually have it. Oh, target fleece. Never mind. So yeah, going for that crate gave us the subverter, which lets us do this one in under 10 seconds unless we royally screw it up. Telepad's usually over this way. There it is. I just realized it's been a hot minute since we've had a glitch stick, hasn't it? I don't remember getting one since I went on my break. I could just be forgetting something. Because that was like a month ago. We've really not had one in a month ago. That feels wrong. That feels wrong. Just odds-wise. Alright, don't need anything in there, so we just get in. We make some noise after confirming that no one's going to reflect bullets back to us. And then we use the classic at this point. Visitor into the pod to keep the ship loaded. And then we'll have an easier time getting over to the pad. We go doop. Go boop, 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 boop. Don't bonk. I bonked. I did exactly what I told myself not to do. Alright, get myself in the pod, and then we can leave and then come back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 and some change. Hop out. Remote. And 1, 2, 3 and some change. I probably should have confirmed that they were fleeing directly, but there we go. Alright, we got one of the ships under 10 seconds at least, and that was achieved by the strategy, the risky strategy that I did on the last one, so that has a chance at putting me ahead. Because if you did not go for that crate, yeah, it would depend on what the other crates and people could have potentially dropped and stuff, so no guarantee that I'm first, but that gives me a good leg up. Drop it off, and I am first place indeed, though 7-2 did get under 10 seconds on one of the ships. Not sure which one. Because that very well could be... I feel like with a really good dock, maybe one of the first two could have been under 10. Maybe. Possibly. Potentially. But yeah. Yay, first. Yesterday, on the 23rd, though, we had me in first place with 22 seconds and a 5.99. 7-2 coming up in second, Heat Signature in third, Inky Block in fourth, and Razdal Baxter in fifth place, making up the top 5. Nice job, everybody. And with that, that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.